Rainbow Burb is very good, yes. Especially level 8 Rainbow Burb.
Before they start like any kind of like thing, like Jeannie's gonna bend down and be like, "What's the She's gonna.
You're asking one of these blue guys?
Yes.
You can't get his attention. He's too focused on the game at hand, getting psyched up. So, crowd of people, a village folk of all ages, have formed on the north and south sides of the field. And on both sides, they've rolled out several kegs, placing them up on warden horses and lining up tankards in front of them. Let's see here. It looks like...
Guess we know where Lugren is.
Oh, Lugren is down at the south side of the field, hanging out with his brewmaster friend. So Edmont has won our initiative.
Ready in action.
Mm-hmm.
If the okay, so what's this little number going along behind us here?
They've dug this 15-foot long trench just behind you,
and
they've driven a big wooden planks in either corner. So it's got a wooden back, but it's not sticking up further than maybe a foot or two out of the earth. It's such that you could probably jump over it quite easily. The little folk might have to climb up and over it, but any of you guys could probably hop it, no problem.
You know what? Better part of valor. I'm going to go ahead and try and push the big wicker off in their direction, just straight up, and see how they react.
Give me an athletics check.
This is where we all die.
It's filled with maggots.
It's not filled with anything. I mean, you can see through it. It's made of wicker.
It's going to be filled with blood soon enough.
10, Brick Road.
A 10?
Yep.
Roll me a D8.
Find the D8.
Oh, not a D8. I'm sorry, a D4.
D4, you say. 2.
It's not difficult to get this thing rolling. The difficult part is once you get it rolling, because it's this giant ball made out of like wicker branches, and as soon as your hands leave it, I mean, what do? Like, shove it with your hands, or grab hold of it, or put your shoulder into it? How exactly are you pushing it?
Grab hold of it to just long enough to roll it so that it rolls toward my cousins Victor and Evie.
Okay, so you just give it some inertia, then let go.
Yep.
And you rolled a 2?
Yes.
And the difficulty is once you actually get it rolling, because it's not a perfectly uniform sphere, and because the ground has stones and it's used as a field every few seasons, it kind of has a mind of its own. It starts bouncing off. So instead of rolling directly towards the goal, it starts bouncing off to the side. And you see the crowd on that side start cheering, and the menfolk of the crowd form up a line, putting their right shoulders out, kind of in line, bracing for impact. Who's next?
Next up is Victor with Genie on deck.
So Victor, the ball is bouncing this direction, and they're not going to let it leave the playfield. Like, if it gets too far, they're all going to hit it back in, it looks like.
Where's the edge of the playfield?
Very nebulous.
Okay. Just wondering.
But I would rule of thumb like 15, 20 feet away from the north and south edge where the goals are.
Victor is going to get it this angle and apply force to direct it towards the goal.
So how are you doing it? Are you like grabbing it, bringing it to a stop, and then shoving it again? Or are you just going to throw yourself into it? Are you going to kick it? Are you going to yell at it?
Using his whole body and his hands to kind of control where it's going a little bit, he's going to sort of grab it and change its direction and not only shove it, but also kind of... Well, yeah, he'll shove it. He's pretty sure that if he moves with it, that would be a foul.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
He gets run over by the ball. It's a 1.
A 1? You get
Well, he
run over.
rolled a 2,
You get
but-
run over by the ball. So you brace yourself. You're thinking it's a big wicker ball. Like it's huge, but it's hollow. And you saw that Edmont got it rolling pretty good with a very little push. You're thinking you're just going to put hands on this thing and give it a shove the opposite direction. What actually happens is the weight and inertia of it bowl you over. You're thrown to the ground, his ball bouncing over you, to the riotous laughter of both crowds of people and other players on the field as well.
Edmund chuckles, waggles his finger.
We've got. Do you want to do anything else?
You could stand back up.
Yeah, we can get it back up.
So Edmund showed you guys how it's done, and Victor showed you how it's not done. Who's next?
We got Genie with Orson on deck.
Genie.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Jeannie's going to stand here, and she's going to do the same thing that... She's going to push it.
All right.
She's going to brace her shoulder and just try to let it bounce off of her.
Get an athletics check.
What is my athletics?
Of course, Brick picks a strength-based game.
-1. 3.
I mean, you kind of have to look at it from their perspective. Y'all are big people, so you should be better at this.
3.
3. No, the ball bowls you over as well. And as soon as, you're knocked
I
over by
grab the
it.
ball. I grab the ball.
Grab
I
hold
just
of the
hold
ball?
on to it. Like, can I do that? Can I just grab the ball? Like
That's
it's
fine.
You've already used your action for the turn. But behind you is the group of people. And the men are hooping and hollering, and a bunch of them throw their shoulders into it to push the ball towards this goal. And it starts bounding off of Genie. Genie, you can stand up at the end of your... Oh, no, you used 30 feet of movement to get there, didn't you?
I do not have 15 feet of movement to
All right,
stand up. I
man,
have
you're laying on your butt on the ground. Who's next?
Orson.
Next, we've got Orson with Evie on deck.
So right now, the ball is rolling towards this trench.
Orson is going to
But
be...
there are. But my understanding of these is that there are boards along these lines.
Just
or
along
is
the
it
backside.
Just along the backside. Okay. I guess Orson's going to stand here, and he's going to. Unless you have a better idea.
Trying to push it towards the crowd.
Well, I mean, if you can push it, I guess.
Yeah, just straight.
Okay.
Just straight across. I think. What is Orson's skill sets? He has athletics, so that's +6.
That's not bad.
Maybe he won't roll a 2 or a 3.
7 + 6. That's 11. No,
No, it's not.
that's 13. Listen, math. 13.
13? Yeah, Orson puts hands on it, redirects it, shoves it this way. And it starts bounding down the field.
Our goalposts have vanished.
That's not good. Oh, hold
Who
on.
deleted all the lines?
Somebody deleted all the lines. I don't think I did.
Why am I able to delete your lines?
Cyris has erased all vector lines.
Yeah, if you click erase all, it erases all of them. You have to use the.
Resolve.
You have to use
Well,
the.
that's how we win.
If there's no goals, nobody can score. So yeah, Orson gets hands on it, gets the ball rolling. I will let you guys use a reaction at this moment to make an insight check.
I can do that.
Yeah. I'm totally
I'll do
doing that.
that.
All of you
Yeah.
can.
That's a no.
I got 15.
15?
13.
11.
6.
There we go. 23.
Wow.
So
Show off.
Ekon and Evie, we got a 15 and a 23. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Edmont, what did you get?
13.
Then Victor and Jeannie were lower than that, were they not?
Yeah, Victor got an 11.
6.
Orson gives the ball a big push, and he gets a reaction from both sides of the crowd. But Evie and Ekon, on your side of the field, I mean, the crowd's hooping and hollering and cheering, but to your perception, it looks like they're reacting as though Orson has just done something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He's made a bad play somehow. Who's next?
Let's see. I believe it's Evie with blue token on deck.
All right, so the ball is here and it's moving in this direction.
Yeah, it's rolling down the field towards Orange's goal.
Okay, so I'm not sure I could tell what Orson did wrong.
Evie, pull it. We have to get it in our own goal.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
I can't pull it. I have no strength.
That's the case, and we need to work together, obviously.
Okay, what I can do, I can move really fast. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I hope this is like
25.
the first episode that somebody like just finds the stream, thinking they're gonna watch a D&D stream. Like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, even we don't know what's going on. I can dash to get some extra movement now. I don't feel like we need to get it into our own goal. Is that what you think?
Are you not having this
it's
conversation?
not my
on the
turn. That's
field?
all I had time for.
All right. Well,
Yeah, there's no time to have a conversation.
what I want to position myself to deflect this ball so that it moves towards our goal if it bounces off of me.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can ready an action to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
So in that space, and yeah, within the next second or so, so you use your reaction right away.
Okay,
ahead.
I used my reaction.
You got it back on your turn.
This is my ready. Okay. So this is athletics, right?
Athletics.
Okay, fantastic.
And it.
I got a 4.
A 4. And how are you looking to deflect it? Like with your...
I guess just brace myself and try to be like something for it to bounce off of.
Okay. Instead, the ball knocks you prone and rolls over you. Again, to the riotous applause of both crowds, you're giving them great sport. And who's next?
Blue token with gold token on deck.
Okay, now maybe we'll see how the game is actually supposed to be played.
So the whole blue team starts just chasing the ball down. None of them have enough movement to actually do anything about it. And then orange goes right after blue, don't they?
Yep.
Aha. So he can get there, he can get there, and this one can get there. These 3 men on Orange's team, I'm just going to move them to the side for now so I can keep track of where they are. Run up to the ball and jump onto it, grabbing hold for dear life. The other one grabs hold of it and goes to shove it back over Evie towards the opposite goal. And he rolls an 11 on his athletics check. So he managed to get the ball back up over Evie, and as it's rolling down the field again, the other 3 orange guys are just clinging onto it. And as this happens, the southern part of the field starts cheering riotously. Who's next?
That would be Ekon.
No flaming sphere, please.
Oh, what do I have to do to grab onto this thing?
It's a great. I mean, all these guys are doing is the ball is rolling, and they're just
Well, I mean, is it a check of some sort, or?
holding onto it for dear life. No, is that what you're doing? Just jumping and grabbing
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I will note, I am wearing full half-plate armor. I'm also not heavy, but quite tall.
I mean,
and as a bonus...
if you're wearing half-plate armor, you're heavy.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, physically, like, without my armor, I'm not heavy, but...
Oh, okay.
See, I'm gonna grab onto, like, 2/3 of the way down and hope that, you know, my weight helps it roll.
All right, make a strength saving throw.
Nope, that's a -2.
So you jump up to grab hold of this ball, thinking, okay, these guys are clinging onto it. And the tricky part is finding a spot on the ball that has enough physical space for you to grab. Because one guy is up on top of it, but he's going to be down on the bottom when the ball rolls forward. There's another guy over here and doesn't give you a lot of... And when you grab it, I mean, yeah, you're wearing half-plate armor and you're 6 foot something, and the ball rolls in your direction very abruptly. It jerks in that direction. And you're not able to maintain your grip on it. So you're now laying prone in this square, and the ball is coming to a rest on top of you.
Okay. It's a bonus action. I need Orson to make a DC 13 strength saving throw. I didn't say no psionics.
I'm quite certain this is against the rule. If not the rules, then against the spirit of the game.
So Orson is making what kind of saving throw?
Strength.
Okay. Who's making that roll?
Let's see. That's
I'll do it.
what's the DC? That's an 8 on die.
13. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not 13. It's 15 now.
That's probably not going to do it. Let me see. That's
20.
Oh, well, he beat me to the math, so
Well, yeah, but you rolled the die first. I don't know what he's rolling. I saw you roll a die.
right.
So this 8 turns into what?
12.
A 12. All right, so I think that's a fail.
I said I was going to
So
roll.
Orson gets moved
Well,
5
I'd already
feet back
rolled.
away from the ball.
I'd already rolled.
All right,
That's the end of my turn.
who's next?
We got Edmont with Victor on deck.
So Edmont, the scene right now is the ball's kind of coming to a stop as Ekon has kind of dragged it down. The other 3 orange guys are clinging to it.
I'm going to give this one a leg up and over to push it.
Now, if you push it forward, you're going to be pushing it over these blue guys. Is that the intent?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get a strength athletics check.
Nine.
A 9?
Yep.
You kind of get it gridlocked in the thing here because these guys are going to brace against you. You've got to try to get it up and over them. And it's harder and harder to find purchase on the ball because there's 3 men clinging onto it, and it's not sitting level on the ground. It's sitting on top of a 6 foot tall Ekon wearing half-plate armor. I mean, I was going to criticize them for that, but when you think of it, I mean, players go out to play gridiron football. They're basically wearing half-plate, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Edmont, moving or staying put?
I'm good here.
Okay, who's next?
Victor.
They didn't tell me to take off my armor.
All right, so Ekon wants to play dirty.
Oh no. Look what you've done now. You've given Victor permission to cheat.
Victor is going to go to Ekon's prone body.
Can you get to that square?
Yes.
You still have to count movement. These are 5 foot squares.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
But you can't end in that square. There's already a person there.
You can bonus action dash.
That's fine. I'll dash then.
Yeah,
It's
he
fine.
can dash as a bonus action. And lay down next to Ekon on the ground.
No. He is then, and I'm not sure how you want to do this, sleight of hand pickpocket Ekon's holy symbol.
Where is Ekon's...
It's around my neck.
I mean, you could take it with a sleight of hand check, but you wouldn't be able to take it without him noticing.
Oh, that's fine. He can notice.
All right, make a sleight of hand check.
That would be a 12.
Forget you have those dice.
A 12?
And if that's a fail, I am going to use one of my dice.
It would have to be an opposed check. I'm just thinking what would oppose it.
given that he's prone and covered by a ball.
Let me think for a second.
There has to be an official rule for resisting attempts to steal from you.
Well, what do you think, Ekon? What would you think would oppose this roll?
Dexterity saving throw?
Acrobatics check.
Yeah, if you want to make it a check, acrobatics makes no sense. I'm not good at either.
I'll make an acrobatics check, but you'd have to make it a disadvantage because you're laying prone under a big ball.
Yep.
That sounds fair to me.
So that would be an acrobatics of 1.
Of 1. So yeah, Victor stoops down next to you and snakes your house relic, your holy relic.
And he says you
around your
don't.
neck.
Does it?
He says yoink.
I believe that's the end of Victor's turn.
Well, he still has some movement if he wants. He only used 5 feet of his
true.
movement.
Yeah.
If he wants to run away.
He's going to get back over here to help reinforce against this ball when it comes.
So technically, Victor is leaving your threat range, Ekon.
I don't have a weapon. Can I grapple him as an opportunity?
Yeah, you can try.
That's disadvantage because I'm prone, right?
Yep.
And strength, does that add proficiency or not?
It's a strength athletics check.
Oh, strength athletics? That is an athletics of -1.
-1. And Victor, you would oppose that with either an athletics check or an acrobatics check. It's your choice.
Well, that would be an 11 plus something.
Okay, so
Yeah.
coming to the realization that this is almost certainly, apparently, a full contact sport, he reaches out to snake your holy symbol away. You try to grab hold of his ankle and wrestle him to the ground. And he dives back behind the blue team. And who's next?
Got Genie with Orson on deck.
Genie, help Blue.
Genie stands up,
Yeah.
and then she reaches down and I'm glad I prepared these spells like this. I prepared like nothing but like just bullshit non-combat spells because I knew there was going to be a festival. So this is the only time you will ever see me cast jump.
Okay.
Oops. I just knocked over something very expensive.
That
Hold
sounds
on.
like a great spell.
I'm gonna cast jump. I'm reach down and like just tap my boots and activate some sigils or something on there and cast jump. And then I'm going to 5, 10, 15, and it triples my jump distance, which is, let me see,
You have a jump distance equal to your
equal
strength
to your
score.
strength. So my jump distance, but I have to have movement to jump that far, right? So
Yes.
I can't like have 15 feet. And I'm just gonna stand here because that was my action anyway.
So you cast jump on yourself and then
Run up as close as I can get. Yeah.
head towards the giant melee in the center of the field.
Yeah. I have just so because I guess Victor would know this. I have like this stupid like all the stupid. I have a bunch of stupid spells. I don't have like anything for combat except cure wounds.
Who's next? I mean, you might need some cure wounds before this is over.
Orson is next.
So Orson has been telekinetically shoved out of the field.
Yep.
I think it's only fair to give Genie and Victor control over Orson's movements for the duration of this encounter.
Oh.
Thinking Orson is going to move there, and then... So Orson can bonus action dash?
No.
I can't.
No? Okay.
He's a fighter. He can bonus action to second wind.
He could hold his action in case it breaks through.
Yeah, he'll...
Actually, I think here's what. So what? Or I think Orson was doing. He's going to hold his action to dash in front of the ball. Is that an automatic? He gets run over, or will he get a chance to like?
He'll get an
deflect?
opposed check if they're trying to roll through his square. Yeah.
All right, yeah. So basically, I think he should hold his action to dash to wherever the ball rolls next.
Yeah, it's appropriate.
Yeah. Is that okay
right.
with you? Is that Victor?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Got
next.
Eevee with blue team on deck.
Evie, good news is you're not under the ball anymore.
Okay, well, I'm going to use 30 or 15 feet of movement to stand up. So I have I can't use my mastermind ability to give advantage to athletics checks, can I? That's
Sure
all
you
I did. Yeah?
I thought it was just the help action.
It's the help action, yeah. Anything
Okay.
you can-
Okay. I will coordinate with Edmont. I want to give him advantage to his next athletics check to try to move this ball.
Okay.
And then I will move. Let's see. Do I want to move here or do I want to move to block the ball? Because they're about to get their turn. Okay, that's 25 feet of movement. So yeah, I can't move anywhere else. So I guess I'm just going to try to get the ball moving with my tiny, frail arms to try to push it towards this goal.
Okay. That's a
not-
athletics check.
I don't know. Maybe I'll roll really well.
Could be.
No, I've got a 0.
Got a 0. Roll me a d. I know with a 0, then don't roll me anything.
It pushes and bounces off.
And who's next?
Next we have
Just
blue team.
playing on it with their arms and it's not doing anything.
Blue team with orange team on deck.
Okay. So they kind of take up around the ball, and they start trying. 2 of them are trying to pry orange players off of the ball. So I have to make some opposed checks on my side. Okay. Okay. So this orange man is pried off the ball and is laying prone on that square. And these 2 blue players take up position by grabbing hold of the ball. So both of these players tried to pull orange players off the ball. Only one of them succeeded, and then the other 2 kind of jumped up and grabbed hold of it. So the ball now has 4 people on it. In fact, I'm going to draw a circle around them because these are the people attached to the ball.
The ball.
That's the ball hole.
And it's orange team.
So this guy's going to use half his movement to stand up. They're both going to try to pry these blue players off the ball. And they're both going to fail. He's going to end his turn 15 to stand up, an action, 20. He can get here. So they try to pull the blue players off the ball and fail, but then they take up a defensive stance behind Evie and Edmont. All right, who's next?
So I am, and I believe I'm under the ball currently.
You're under the ball, but I mean, if you just stand up, you can put yourself on either adjacent square you want to be on.
So I can kind of shimmy out from under it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 20 feet of movement then?
I'm counting that as 15. That's just you standing
Sure.
up.
Okay. I'm gonna try and jump and kind of like grab the top of the ball so it rolls with my weight in that direction.
Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, give me an athletics check.
That is a 10.
A 10. Roll me a d4.
It's a 1.
A 1. So you manage to grab hold of the ball again. And thinking, okay, I can get the weight of my armor, will get it rolling, and then one of my teammates will get the inertia behind it. And all of that happens, but the ball is rolling in the wrong direction. You've played Katamari, Damacy. You know how this goes.
Can I be in the ball hole?
You are now on the ball. And that's it. There's only space for 5 people on the ball. I actually have the rules to the game.
Edmont, you mysteriously slide towards the ball.
Yeah.
Is that a spell?
It's psychic.
Do you need your holy symbol?
Oh yeah, if it's not a spell, he doesn't need his relic for it.
Sonics.
I mean, Victor, you also don't need your symbol for your knives.
That's it. It's Edmont's turn.
So Edmont, the ball is rolling this direction, and if it rolls much further than this, the crowd is going to push it back into play.
Okay, I'm going to move over here and attempt to kind of sling it in this direction.
So you're going to try to pull it towards you and get it rolling?
Yeah, yeah.
Remember, you have advantage.
Yeah,
I do.
Give me strength athletics check. Add
I
advantage.
guess Evie's on this side, just kind of trying to help. I guess that's how she's doing it.
Well, I mean, there's not 20, which would make a 19.
So
Yeah,
19?
the 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
We basically have
Victor, I'm going to need a strength saving throw.
that actually triggers Orson's. Because remember, he was going to dash to.
Then I'm going to need Orson and Victor to both give me a strength saving throw.
Could we work together by chance to try and stop it?
Oh, that's what this saving throw is going to tell us, isn't it?
All right, that is a 16 for Orson.
How did Victor do?
Victor rolled a 3, so a 2.
Okay, so Victor's going to be laying prone as he's knocked over by the ball. Orson can use his reaction to try to stop the ball and redirect it as the ball is rolling into his square.
Yes. That he will do that. And is that just an athletics check?
Strength athletics, yes.
That is a 15.
15?
Hmm?
And where's he rolling it? Back towards Edmont? Back towards Evie?
Towards Evie.
Ah!
He
Okay.
Yeah, kind of. He wants to. He's gonna bounce it at kind of an angle, trying to
So
snake
about
it between. Yeah, about right there.
Okay. And Victor's knocked prone, having failed his strength save. And that was Edmont's turn. Edmont, moving or staying put?
That was about 20 feet of movement. Let's go ahead.
You're a monk. You've got 700 left.
Yeah, there.
Okay. And who's next?
Next up is Victor with Genie on deck.
Obviously, Victor's going to stand up. And he's going to go to the ball. So can I try to pull somebody off and get on the ball in the same turn?
No, it's an action to pull somebody off, and it's an action to grab hold of it.
All right, so then my action would be to grab Ekon and yank him off the ball.
Okay, it's going to be an opposed strength athletics check for the two of you.
So 7.
Be a 14.
So, Ekon, you can decide which square adjacent to the ball you land on. And you land on your feet. You're not pulled off.
Oh, okay.
And who's next?
Assuming you don't want to take any bonus or...
His bonus action will obviously be to yell to Orson and Genie, get to the ball!
Genie's up with Orson on deck.
All right, 5, 10, and I'm gonna jump. So that's to the top of the ball.
And there is a sound of awe from the crowd, especially the children, as they're all pointing with their fingers, tracing the trajectory of your magical jump.
And I go up from up top, and I just do a flying elbow on whoever's on top of the ball.
So what's the intent? You're trying to knock one of the other players off?
I'm trying to knock people off, yes.
Okay, it's going to be a strength athletics check.
Oh, wait. That might not suck.
Only
That's
have to
a
beat
10.
an 11.
It's a 10.
You had to beat an 11.
Yeah.
And now I need a strength saving throw from you. Because you're not grabbing the ball this turn. You're trying to knock one of the orange men off.
That's a 7.
A 7?
Or less. No, that's a 7.
So you wind up on
Just
this
bounce
square.
off the top of the ball.
That's exactly what happens. You come down and bring your elbow. The halfling rolls to the side. So you hit the wicker ball and slide along the back and thud onto the ground next to it.
Just like doink.
That was a pretty epic doink. Who's next?
We got Orson with Evie on deck.
I think Orson should get on the ball.
Orson's the only one who can move the ball on our team.
We don't have anyone who can move the ball on our team.
He can either pull an orange guy off. Actually, yeah, since Blue's next, let's have him try and remove one of the orange guys.
Yeah, let's have him try to remove one of the orange guys.
Okay. That's an opposed athletics.
24.
Ooh, that's a big pass. So we'll have the orange guy. He's going to fall off over here. And is that where Orson's ending his turn?
Unless you have another idea, that's fine with me.
Okay.
I don't think he can take any other actions.
Got Evie with blue team on deck.
Okay, bonus action. She's going to coordinate with Edmont again for him to get advantage when he pushes the ball. And let's see. Evie is gonna. Can I use dexterity somehow to get one of these blue guys off? Can I use sleight of hand?
Probably not, because you have to physically grab holds and pull them off over the force of their grip on the wicker ball.
Okay, well,
So
what I have to...
when they grab hold of this, I mean, they can reach inside of the ball and lock into it with their elbow.
Mm,
So it's strength athletics.
okay. What do I have to do to climb on? Just athletics?
Yeah, just athletics.
All right, I'm going to try to climb on.
Okay.
That's 13.
A 13? Okay, you are on the ball.
Hooray!
There is space for one more person on the ball. Oh, no, I'm sorry, there's not. A big person's supposed to count as 2. You can have 5 of these players, or... Oh, I already messed that up once, didn't I? Because Ekon was on there. Well, yeah. It's World of Final Fantasy rules. If you're small, you're small. If you're medium, you're 2 smalls. So the ball is at capacity with Evie on it. I made that mistake earlier. I apologize.
World of Final Fantasy rules.
So after Evie is blue team, then orange team.
Okay. I'm going to have one of the guys try to roll it, and the other one's going to try to remove an orange player.
Can I grab that blue player when he runs over there to try and roll it?
You can try to grapple him, sure.
That's an athletics of 1.
Ah, then no, you can't.
Worth a try.
We're all so terrible.
Blue fails to remove orange from the ball.
See, it still works because we're all bad at it, so it's not
No.
like one team really has an advantage.
Edmond has rolled well every single time. He's the only one of us that has ever gotten any exercise ever.
This orange makes a saving throw. Both of them fail. So he's knocked prone. He's knocked prone. And the ball is now rolling in this direction.
Genie go, ah!
Yeah, Genie, you got like somebody's foot in your face. Every motion, every clump of grass and mud being kicked up is the reaction from the crowd on both sides is peals of laughter and cheering and jeering and the clinking of glasses. And who's that bring us to?
I wasn't paying attention. Did blue just go?
That was blue.
Then orange, followed by me.
Okay, he's going to try to stop the ball. And roll a 2. He's going to try to pull a blue player off the ball. And he's going to fail. So the ball continues to roll this direction, which means orange gets a saving throw. He passes, so he's not knocked prone. And he manages to redirect the ball to this spot. So the ball has rolled up and over several players, and then this one managed to get his shoulder against it to move it kind of deflect it. So it's now rolling in this direction, so away from Orange's goal. And does that bring us back to the top of Edmont?
No, we've got me first.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. I would like to suplex the ball. I would like to grab the ball and pull it back towards me. Probably have it roll over me in the process.
Suplex the ball? Okay, yeah, it's going to be an athletics check.
That's an athletics of 15.
15?
No,
Okay.
14.
So you stop the ball and you're redirecting it. What, you're going to try to pull it over on top of you?
Yep, directly back towards me.
Is it your intent to go prone underneath it?
Yep.
Okay. Then you're laying prone. Genie, this ball has rolled over you like 6 times since you last had a turn.
You just hear Genie go, ah, again.
Grab it!
We said no magic.
I feel like you, and like I'm whispering to you, and like I feel like
Yeah.
you broke that promise first.
And is that the end of Ekon's turn?
Yeah.
And then who?
Evie's
Edmont.
rolling over and like, hi, Genie. Bye, Genie.
Edmont, you're up.
You and I both know that's not technically magic.
If you, Genie just punches Ekon.
It's a good thing you have a
Going
minus
to-
strength.
Edmont's going to attempt to roll the ball back toward Victor and Orson.
You have advantage.
I do. 16.
That was a 16?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
to
what-
roll back toward Victor and Orson.
Okay, well, your teammate is obviously not going to try to stop it. He's going to duck underneath it so he can roll over him.
Yeah.
So he's knocked prone. I'm going to need a strength saving throw from Victor and Orson.
12.
6.
A 6 and a 12? Orson only got a 12?
Yeah, he only got 12.
Then you are both bowled over under the ball. And the ball is now on top of you, rolling back towards Blue's goal now. Edmont, moving or staying put?
Key point disengage. 35-40 gets me there.
Okay, so yeah, you give the ball a good push and it rolls over Victor, and he probably deserved it. And who's next?
Victor with Genie on deck.
So Victor's going to stand up.
Yep.
So he's going to move to that corner of the ball. And he is going to try and pull Evie off.
Did you move out of my? Did you move out of my? My
Yeah,
threat range?
you moved through Edmund's threat range, I think.
Yes, you did.
Yep, you did.
So can he move up this way?
No, because there's a ball in the way there.
Well, then he's just going to stand up where he is and pull Evie off.
Okay.
I
Edmund's
love
getting
it.
into the swing of things.
That's a 2.
A 2? I mean, that opposes Evie's athletics, so if she rolls a 1,
Oh.
you get her off.
Don't forget you also have your die if she rolls really low.
I rolled a 16.
Yeah, you're fine.
I just swat his hand away.
So Evie's clutched onto the ball for dear life. Is Victor moving or staying put?
Oh, Victor is going to move there.
All right, who's next?
We've got Genie with Orson on deck.
Let me read the rules for like a standing long jump.
There isn't a standing long jump. You've got to have a 10-foot run up to do a long jump.
Okay.
If you have a 10-foot run up, you can jump a number of feet equal to your strength score.
Right. stand up.
Ball is within 10 feet if it's on top of Orson.
Right, but I don't have enough movement.
You got 15 feet left.
5, 10. Well, actually, that's 10 feet run up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I jump on top of the dumb ball again.
Didn't you do this last turn?
I did.
So
Such a good idea.
What's the plan?
I'm going to flying elbow my sister.
All right. So the intended of knocking her off?
Yes.
Yep, that's going to be an opposed strength athletics.
That is a 9.
I also got a 9.
Who has the higher strength score?
I have 8. So, yeah, I do.
So Evie has 8.
Evie has 6.
Oh, yes. Okay. So Genie wins. So
Evie
Genie, give me a strength saving throw.
Yeah, okay.
Because you can't grab the ball this same turn.
That is a 11.
An 11. So you're knocked prone on your choice of these 2 squares next to Edmont here. And Evie, you can place yourself prone on any open square adjacent to the ball.
Prone?
Prone, because you guys got pulled off.
Yeah.
No, she got elbowed in the face.
I don't have rules to model an elbow to the face.
Is it like a D4 bludgeoning damage?
So there are now 2 blue players and 1 orange player on the ball. Is that the end for Genie?
Genie doesn't have any more, and
Okay.
she doesn't have a bonus action because she's. I don't think it would be against. I think it would be against the rules to summon one of my little toad.
To be fair, you don't know what the rules are.
But you could ask. You speak the language.
I did.
Who's
They
next?
ignored me.
This is halfling
We've
ball.
got
There are no
Orson
rules.
with Evie on deck. There's no rule that says chess piece turns can't play wicker ball.
Yeah, Orson is prone under the ball at the moment. Here, I'll unlock him. So
That's
you can-
still.
Yeah.
Did you just airbud this?
Yeah.
So it's 15 feet to stand up, and then he's moving.
I'm thinking Orson moves here and then pushes the ball back.
Try to roll the ball back towards their goal.
What do you think, Treble?
That's fine. We're over here playing Calvin ball. None
So,
of us know what the fuck we're doing.
Straight back in this direction, or towards the goal would be this direction.
And an angle.
The difference is if you roll towards the goal, Victor's the first one in the way.
That's fine.
Like I said, we're playing Calvin ball.
Give me an athletics check for Orson.
Have to sing this no sorry.
He's a
Have to
13 plus whatever his modifier is.
have to
4.
sing the so sorry song.
So 17.
17. So yeah, I'm gonna need a. Well, Victor, you can choose to fail this strength save to go prone and not alter the ball's trajectory because he's pushing in the direction where you want it to go. Or
Yeah.
you can go ahead and make your strength save, but if you pass, that means the ball comes to a stop.
No, Victor's just going to let it be like water and wash over
All
him.
right, go ahead and go prone. The ball. And he got a 15?
17.
17. Yeah, Orson pounds this ball. So nobody's underneath it now. Victor went to the ground and it went over his legs. And 3 players are still dangling on it. Is that the end of Orson's turn?
I want everybody to take a moment and look at this scene. Like, if you have no context of what's going on, this looks like the most awful TPK in progress.
It really does. It
Did the
really
monster
does.
swallow these 3?
Who's next?
Evie with blue team on deck.
Okay. Evie stands up. Again, she's going to coordinate with Edmont to give him advantage next time he tries to move the ball. And
Okay.
the ball is currently moving towards our goal, right?
It's currently moving in this direction. So it's on like a southeasterly trajectory here.
Okay, well, 20, 25. I guess I'm going to stop here. And I'm going to try to push it back in the other direction.
So pull over on top of Victor.
Yeah, push
All
it
right.
back on top of Victor again.
It's going to be a strength athletics.
Don't worry, I'm really good at these. That's a 6.
A 6. And you just can't get purchase on the ball. So you neither brought it to a stop nor redirected it. I mean, you grabbed onto it and it's just pulls your arms out of their sockets, and you have to let go.
So she's just maimed a little bit.
No, but Orson looks happy because he's the last one that got it rolling. Is Evie moving or staying put?
I'm out of movement.
Out of movement. Okay, who's next?
Blue team.
Blue team. So 15 feet. Oops, I just locked the ball. I didn't mean to do that. He's going to try to pull Orange off the ball. And he's going to fail. And this one is going to run forward and jump onto the ball. And succeed. So there are now 3 blue players on the ball. Anybody that has a reaction at this moment, I will let you make an insight check if you want to spend your reaction to do it.
I'll do it.
Roan.
Yeah, everybody can do it.
Insight.
That's an insight of 16.
18.
I got 15.
14.
All right. So all of you, there are audible gasps from the crowd when the 3rd blue player jumps on the ball. You guys get the sense that when this game is played usually, just amongst the villagers, when there aren't big people visiting, one team having 3 players on the ball is not common. Because this only leaves 3 on the field. So this game is going into strange territory now. And then orange is right after blue. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's orange team. Yep.
It's half his movement to stand up. Half his movement to stand up. He's going to try to pull blue off the ball. And fail. This guy is going to have to try to redirect it. Rolls a 2.
This time he's just bowled over.
15. No, he still has movement left. 15, 20, 25. No, he doesn't. Actually, that's the last of his movement. Because he had to stand up. He failed too. Man, orange, you all... so yeah, now they both make
well,
sense.
Genie first picked Orson, so...
And they both fail a strength save.
Edmont got picked last for kickball.
I don't think orange passed any of their checks right there. So they're now laying underneath the ball. You know what? I'm glad we have a wonky physics engine in Tabletop Simulator. I think it's appropriate. And then it's Ekon, is that correct?
Yep. So stand up. 5, 10. And then I'm going to try and arrest the ball's movement and start it moving back in that direction again.
Okay. Strength athletics.
Suplex it again.
No, just rolling it. That's a 1 on athletics.
A 1?
We
Yeah.
cannot roll. It doesn't matter that we have bad strength. It doesn't matter.
It kind of matters that we have bad strength.
Do you have any movement left?
No, I stood up.
Okay.
Do a bonus action. Want to use that? No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Who's next?
Edmont with Victor on deck.
Edmund, please save us.
Edmont, fix it.
You're the only one on this team who can pull their weight. Everyone else sucks.
Key point disengage.
Sure.
Let's go ahead and pull the ball this way over me. I'm going to suplex it like Ekon did.
Sounds
You
good.
have advantage.
Strength
so I'm-
athletics with advantage.
I'm very sad that none of us picked Sabin as our character now.
13.
A 13. Roll a d4.
2.
2.